point score between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway in Southern California.
Yeah.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and 5 receivers downfield.
You like that? You like that?
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Herbert. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Hit you with the user side.
On 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Nifty move. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 37. On 1st down, Willis. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's Uncle Samuel.
Trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Willis.
Hey, pass interference, man.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down, it's Willis. This one swung out to Williams. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd.
That's Javonte Williams, you know.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop it right there.
Man, line crazy, man.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 4 yards taking it back to a more than 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous contested situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in the game.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
On 2nd and 7, Herbert. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. The Chargers at 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. I expect them to do just that.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
He's from the Broncos.
And the Titans are going to have it here.
Michael Ojabudi, I traded for him for Bud Dupree.
Aaron passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will get in across the chart for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And his kick is no good.
Damn.
It's start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like to be.
Willis takes it. The ball is free. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take
And who was that with the his stick, though?
He was having success there, holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in...
Yeah, number 3, man.
Tough one because you know you prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play. But you've got an aggressive one. He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped there. You don't need him to be a hero in that situation. You want your quarterback taking care of himself.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. He completes it to Beckham. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
That partner that locked in man coverage out left and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he is going to lose yardage.
That's Gregory right there.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 12. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one goes in.
That should have been a pick, man. That was a pick, man.
That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand.
Yeah, they got the best fucking team, man, on the game, man.
Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't
Got the best team on the game, man.
So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's Willis now off the play fake. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
Yeah, that team, man.
By J.C. Jackson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, but you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback. He's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
And he'll take this ahead for about 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But only guys can catch the football and get big yards after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Yeah.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Some people playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The quick slant caught. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Call it a loss of 2 there on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception.
I don't miss the playoff fucking around like this.
Well, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
I mean, you got the Chargers. Chargers are not a bum, though.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. There's another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready for the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Titans going to get the ball to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Titans.
That's a Conco.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure,
that's into a crowd and intercepted.
You like that, man?
One to the 23-yard line. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a third-day selection. Anyone after the fourth round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
First and 10, Willis.
Dang.
Can't find a receiver, and he's blocked.
Did you see how fast they're coming at me, man?
Multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Throwing on second and long. Willis. His pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Probably the best secondary in the league.
Interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between these yards.
There certainly is.
Nasty-ass D-line.
Because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference.
What up?
And show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. It's Eckler again. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Jeffrey Simmons, a dog.
And it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, there was a trust factor in that call. Turning and handing it to the big man in the backfield, trying to pick up the first down. But how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
They snap it to Herbert.
Ooh.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace,
and he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go, here we go. Get these icons, get these icons.
Well, this will look to throw on first down. And my goodness, another interception.
This motherfucking team, man. I hate that defense, man. Filthy, man.
This thing might turn around for this offense in the second half. I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after
they got Khalil Mack, Bosa, and then them DBs.
This unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Oh, please.
It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
Like, you know, like, we talk about it now, right? Like, you think having Derrick Henry would change the outcome in this week?
Yeah, like, you know, I'm going to play this game for real, right? In Hoops League, you know? When it comes to this week, you know, if I had Derrick Henry, you think it's, you know, like how it's looking right now with the Champions with that crazy D-line and shit.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here...
Look at this shit.
Another interception.
Oh, that's
This
is crazy.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
He wants Derrick Henry, man. You know, I was like, man, I'm not getting Derrick Henry, bro. Why would I do that? He wants Jeffrey Simmons. Why would I do that?
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
No,
Give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
Derrick Henry and Jeffrey Simmons.
Once more, here's Here's Eckler, and he'll be stopped just
Nothing, a
outside
bag
the
of
5 at the
nickels.
6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal. And that's
Why would I need
her
Herbert when I got Malik?
You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
On 2nd down, Eckler, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
He might.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off.
But I think it's better for his
but
team
this is
to
3rd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin
You need to have the Charger, you know, not Coop.
And the Chargers look like they're going to get
Talking
back
about
in the
Coop,
win
man.
column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
He got the best team, and he giving us the worst team. He gave Span the Lions and shit.
Over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
It was the 5th, I guess, pick again. Man, he fucking dicked him, man. I had Titans on my 5th list too. He fucking gave me the
They're
Titans.
going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40.
The Chargers. Yeah. The Chargers, the Bills.
At the 41-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game.
Yeah, he gave brand new
It's been a
some
blowout.
brand
It's
new
been
dude
continually
the
fueled
real
by big turnovers and stops for one
brand new
side
dude
and
Raven.
an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I don't know.
On the option to give to Williams here. And that play
Oh yeah, he put Bears number 1.
he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll wind up
James Rice.
and now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot. In search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards.
That's why I'm doing the trade, because he could do that.
But it's going to lead to a 4th down. Willis, 4th down, has to have it. And they hit him as he throws.
That's fucking pressure, man. This boy, you got 2 X factors on each side. Pretty much 99. I can't believe we gave him up for a bag of nickels.
Up the middle with Eckler. 78 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight.
That's user stop right there, you know. That's Monty Rice, man. 62 overall. I ain't gonna be 99.
I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
So it's still pissed off about having the line, or what?
Yeah, you did, man. You got Jared Goff, man. Would you be happy, man?
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
Keeps underthrowing. I think it's because of your DB or the pressure. But, you know, you got like Bryce Callahan, J.C. Jackson, Santi Samuel.
This defense knew that passes were coming, and they
Third
stayed in
and
position,
Jags.
Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard. They see what they can accomplish.
Year one that he trash.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing right on his own 5-yard line.
But yeah, when you play with competitive people, they're going to have 10, 11 in the box. You know, they're going to be able to run still.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
To run.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
Second,
they're going to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
yeah,
I think a lot of the guys are already
on.
starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From just shy of midfield, Willis. This will be caught. Judy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 33 yards that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Just for everything.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, here's Willis. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them.
You don't know Cody Whitehead? He's 30. He's 30 years old, 80 overall. Right on.
Sold a million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we got the sound like it's done. I cannot go without God. And the sound you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence.
I played the Texans next week. Cowboys after that.
If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes.
It's a tough matchup.
I don't follow
Yeah,
trends.
Texans.
Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest.
Four for 85.
Run it up, 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 run it up. You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog, so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. It's a solid foundation. When I finally
Like 3.
I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends.
Yeah.
Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest.
Yeah.
I will not bend.
How many did I try with Derrick Henry? Like 2-3 games.
People like, maybe they're lucky to get Beckham right away. That helped your offense a lot.